Welcome to May 2017. New horizons are calling you. And that's because the transiting North Node enters Leo on May 10th and will be in Leo until November 6th, 2018. So over the next 18 months, the North Node, which is the direction in life you are to go in, is in your sign. The eclipses are also in Leo and Aquarius this year and next year. The next solar eclipse will be in August. It's a total solar eclipse at 28 to 29 degrees Leo, and there's also a lunar eclipse in Aquarius, and you had a lunar eclipse in February, so the eclipses are happening in Leo, the North Node is in Leo, and that brings a lot of attention to Leo. There is some heavy energy here. You might be feeling some heavy energy around the Scorpio full moon on May 10th. And, you know, it's a dynamic month, but it does really lighten up for you. Once the sun shifts into Gemini by the 20th, you start to feel light again. Mercury does move direct on May 3rd, and that's really good news. Mercury is in Aries at 24 degrees Aries, your sister sign. And so this is wonderful to have the god of communication back on track, flying forward. He moves into Taurus on the 16th. So he's on the go, which means, you know, commerce is on the go, business is on the go, people are on the go, you're on the go. And so things are getting stimulated in a positive way with Mercury direct. Communication can be clear now and clean, and we can solve problems with this energy, having Mercury direct. In Aries, your sister sign, which is positive energy for Leo, Sun in Leo, Moon in Leo, Rising Leo. Any planets you have in Leo is uplifted by planets in Aries. Venus is there, the goddess of love, prosperity, abundance. So for some of you, you know, it could be a time of travel where you want to travel. Travel can go much better now that Mercury is direct. Travel can be smoother and less problems, complications, right? You know, forgetting things and things like that can fall by the wayside, and you can be very clear, and planes can be on time, trains can be on time, people can be on time, so that's good. It's also great for those of you that are in sales and marketing. It's also great for those that are doing a workshop, for those of you teaching, for those of you in school. You can find that you're doing better, that you are more focused, laser in on what you need to finish, what you need to do. You do better on the tests. If you're having some tests, you find that you're acing them, doing well, and that's good news. Now with the Leo North Node, you know, people are being called to leadership roles. Ordinary women are being called to leadership roles. You are the sign of leadership, the sign of royalty, leaders, kings, chiefs, CEOs. And so you may be feeling that you are being called to a leadership role in your life. The best way to do that is to do what your heart's desire is. Follow your own path. Follow your heart's desire. Do what's right for you. Lead in an area that you're passionate about, that means something to you, that gives you that sense of purpose. The Scorpio full moon on the 10th, it's an interesting moon because its ruler is Pluto, and Pluto is in harmony with it. Pluto is sextiling the moon and trining the sun. Neptune is also trining the Scorpio moon and sextile Pluto. So there's a deep healing and transformation that's happening on the 10th at the full moon. It happens right after the nodes move into, the North Node moves into Leo, South Node in Aquarius. And then the Scorpio full moon happens. So, you know, on the one hand, there's positive energy with this full moon. It can give you tremendous healing and power to overcome obstacles. It can empower you to be empowered, and there can be healing energy, you know, and you can find yourself relying on your higher power, your intuition, your creativity, and it's beautiful. That part of it is fantastic. The moon itself is in good shape. It's in very good shape. There's another story going on here, though, in May that actually started in April, and that has to do with Jupiter in Libra being squared by Pluto. Now, this has been going on since last year, this Jupiter-Pluto square. It went exact on March 30th, and it's very strong in April, especially at the Libra full moon. The Libra moon was with Jupiter, opposed by Uranus, all being T-squared by the Lord of Hell, Pluto. Now here at the Scorpio full moon, Pallas Athena, she's an asteroid. She is the goddess of wisdom, truth, and she is the supreme military leader. She is opposing Jupiter and squaring Pluto. Venus is at about 7 degrees at the Scorpio full moon. By the time we get to the Gemini new moon on May 25th, Venus is now in position, and she is T-squaring Jupiter and Pluto. She's at 19 degrees with Pallas Athena at 19 degrees, and they're T-squaring Pluto, opposing Jupiter. This is a very intense energy, and it's exact May 19th through the 25th, the Venus T-squared Jupiter-Pluto. Jupiter is in Libra, and Libra is about justice and fairness and balance. Pluto is the status quo. He is the Lord of Hell. Pluto rules power struggles. He rules the ugliness that can come out of people. Uranus is the awakener. He is in Aries. He is the disruptor. And this Uranus-Pluto has been going on for years now. Now Jupiter in Libra is activating both of them, and the faster moving planets like Venus are now involved with it, and the asteroid Pallas Athena, military general, is also involved with it. So one of the things that this energy is bringing out is a ruthless fighting in some people. Some people are acting out in barbaric ways, insidious ways, because they have a need they need to get met, or they sense fear, or they're in fear, and they're justifying it with this energy by acting out in barbaric ways or ruthless ways. And I'm bringing it to your attention so that you can step aside of it. Even though the North Node is in your sign, you are not responsible for what's happening with other people. You can only be responsible for what you can control, and that's yourself. You can't control other people. So therefore, it's not your responsibility to take on the negativity of others or to take on the behavior of others as your own. And when people are in this kind of crazy behavior, angry, raging behavior, there's no reasoning with them. There's no negotiating with them or trying to talk them out of it. It's an old energy that's resurfacing because we're in higher energy now, and the light is flushing out the darkness. This is an energy that's been around since the Roman days, since we fed people to the lions for entertainment, since the days of the Inquisition when we burned people at the stake. It's the same energy, and it's being revisited, and it's being activated by the T-square here, with the Aries energy, war over justice, relationships, and the status quo, not wanting to give up power, not wanting to change. And so it's you know, activating this negative energy with some people on the planet, and you know, it needs to play out before it dies out. And so, you know, for you, the Aries is your sister sign. and it brings your focus to your spirituality, higher consciousness, expansion of consciousness. Well, we can't be expanding consciousness if we're limited in our beliefs, our dogma, and it has to be this way and only this way. It's not going to work. We're in the new energy. And so if you're noticing that something's not working for you, it's because you're in the new energy, which means you need to do it in a new way. When we're in the new energy, it's time to do things in a new way and take a fresh approach to your work. Take a fresh approach to your life. Take a fresh approach to your belief system, right? One of the things I noticed for myself is that, they're saying like all the news is fake. It's fake news on television. It's fake news on the internet. Well, if everything's fake, then I'm going to be neutral. I am not going to take a side. I am not going to grab onto something when it could change tomorrow, when a new truth could come to light and we find out that what we've been told isn't true. And so you have to do what's right for you and find what works for you. But know that this energy is going on, and it's bringing up women's rights, it's bringing up human rights, it's bringing up environmental rights, relationship rights, because Jupiter is in Libra, which rules relationships. And it could be around financial partnerships. It can be around, love partnerships, business partnerships, personal partnerships. That's going to be a big focus for you this month, of looking at your relationships and these partnerships and how it's working for you. And so you want to make sure that you're not getting caught up in this dogma of hate rhetoric and attacking this side, and step aside of it. You're not responsible. Focus on your creativity. Focus on what you want to see happen. That's the higher energy. The higher energy is love, prosperity, abundance. Venus is the goddess of love. She's the goddess of beauty and abundance. With Venus, the abundance comes to us through attraction. With Mars, it's about going out and getting it. But with Venus, it's about attracting it, drawing it to us. Not hunting, but receiving. And so you want to be in the positive energy that is going to empower you so that you're living your best life, you're feeling good every day, and prosperity is coming your way. That's the best strategy for Leo. And you love to live on the sunny side of life. You're ruled by the sun. You want to live on the sunny side of the street. You want to live on the sunny side of life. So stay out of the fray. Stay out of the crazy town. Some people are just, they've just gone off the rail, and there's no reasoning with them. And it's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to live your best life, to be in the light. And you can't be in the light and live your best life and be your best self if you're over there, in the gladiator, fighting it out, with the lions. And so be aware that we've got some crazy energy in here now. And you can see it. I mean, it started at the election here in the States in November, and it has not slowed down. And I think it's the Jupiter in Libra activating the Pluto-Uranus. Jupiter is a benevolent planet, but, Pluto rules death and hell. And Uranus is the disruptor. And so Jupiter's making them even bigger and even more, fighting for the individual rights, which is appropriate, but how are you going about it? You don't want to be destructive, right? We want to work within the systems. We want to work within what we have and bring about progressive change. And being ugly and violent is not progressive. It's not higher energy. And Pluto is the status quo. People don't want to change. People don't want to give up power. People don't want to share power. People don't want to share resources. And so there is this battle that's taking place on planet Earth, and it's affecting all of us. And for you, it is in that area of, Jupiter's in the area of what you think. Aries is the area of higher thinking, higher knowledge. Jupiter is in the area of day-to-day consciousness. Aries is the area of super consciousness, right? Your philosophy, right? Your beliefs, right? And so this is all being activated by Pluto in that area of lifestyle. Now for you, and you know, one of the things I've been doing is I've been eating these like amazing shakes that I'm making, and I'm going to do a video on it to share what I'm doing here. That's like totally improved my health tremendously. And they're like these power protein shakes that I'm making with fresh fruit and vegetables that are just killing it. And I put my vitamins in, and I drink it every day, and my body is in love with me for doing it. And so you have Pluto in that area of health, well-being, vitality, lifestyle. And so what can you do so that you're living your best life, you're feeling strong in your body, so that no matter what's going on out there, you know, tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, people going off the rails, you're standing strong. That Scorpio full moon is in that area of foundation. Taurus rules what you do in the world. Well, if you want to be successful in the world and you want to kill it in the world, you got to be strong within self. You have to have reserves, emotional reserves, physical reserves, financial reserves, spiritual reserves. It's the name of the game, is that what you have in reserve can carry you through the storms, can carry you through the unpredictability. Uranus rules expect the unexpected. It's unpredictable energy now. Anything can happen at any moment. Anything can be disrupted. And so you want to be ready for the storms. You want to be ready for anything, so that when it comes, it passes, and you're still on the sunny side of the neighborhood. You're still sunny. And that's what it's about, right? Is we can't stop the storms. We can't change others. The only way we can change others is through our example, by living your best life, by being your best self. And that's going to change day to day, depending on how you feel and getting your needs met. I have some wonderful programs at my website, all about getting your needs met, building a strong foundation. In the cycle here in Taurus and Scorpio, it is about your foundation. It is about being strong within self. How are you taking care of your needs? How are you getting your needs met? It's really important to be empowering yourself at this time and making sure you're getting your needs met, keeping the focus on you, practicing healthy selfishness. When you do what's right for you, it's right for others, and leading them through example and allowing them to take responsibility for their lives, their behavior, their actions, and what they're doing. And stay in your own lane. Really important to stay in your own lane. Don't jump over into other people's lanes. You'll get hit by a car. You want to stay in your own lane. That way, you're just happy, going, doing your thing, feeling successful, feeling good about life, right where you want to be. Mars is in Gemini. The Sun enters Gemini on May 20th. And Gemini is the area of friendships for you, the love you receive from others. It's your goals in life. It's unexpected opportunity, sudden opportunity. And it's a fun part of your chart. And Saturn is forming a gorgeous trine to Uranus. It's exact May 19th through the 25th. So while this other energy is going on, there is positive energy here for you. And it is forming a grand fire trine with Leos. Saturn is in Sagittarius. Uranus is in Aries. If you have the Sun in Leo, the Moon in Leo, a rising Leo, planets in Leo, they're forming a grand fire trine with the Aries and the Sagittarius. And that is empowering Leos to move forward and be incredibly successful. It's your time to shine. The North Node is in Leo. What is Leo? It is the heart. Leo rules the heart. It is creativity. It is the inner child. It is risk-taking and romance and sex and love and passion and drama. And so you want to be using the best of this energy to be creating more of what you want, not what you don't want. And so with Saturn in harmonious energy flow with Uranus, new doors can open for you. It's about being original. It's a positive and remarkable things can happen for you. Be original. Do things in a new way. Take a new approach to what you're doing. because when you do, it's going to pay off, and it's going to pay off in the long term. You can have great accomplishments with this energy. The old and the new, Saturn and Uranus, they create this synergy together. And this leads to productive and favorable results in the long term. So Saturn brings lasting success, and Uranus is about new ideas and innovation. And when we wed them, we can change things without throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Without destruction, we can do this. It doesn't have to be destructive. It can be constructive. We can have revolutionary constructive changes. And so new horizons are calling you at the time of the new moon, by the 25th of Gemini. And you want to be ready for those new horizons. And the best way to be ready is to stay in your positive energy. What I call it my bubble, or the vortex. Stay in your vortex. Stay in your positive energy. That way the negativity of others will bounce off your aura and run away, basically, because the light is so bright it consumes them. And so stay in your positive energy. And remember, whenever that stuff comes up, you're not responsible for the behavior of others. You're only responsible for how you respond. That's what the word responsibility means, the ability to respond. How are you responding to the unexpected events, or the craziness that can happen, or the, ugliness that's happening in the world or with some people? Is keep your boundaries up, keep your boundaries strong, so that negativity is bouncing off of you and you're living your best life. This Venus T-square with the Jupiter-Pluto will be exact the 19th through the 25th. So it's on at the May 10th Scorpio full moon, it's on at the Gemini new moon, and you want to be aware of that some people can really use this energy in not productive ways, but, being nasty, being ugly. And you want to stay out of that. You want to stay away from that. You want to stay in all the great things that are happening for you, because it's a great time for Leos. The North Node is in your sign, and Saturn and Uranus are trining the Leos, forming a grand fire trine. That is opportunity. That is creativity. That is beauty and success that you can be achieving this year and next year, and you need to be in your own lane. You need to be focused on your responsibilities, your duties, your obligations, so that you're meeting them and you're ready for the new opportunities that are on your horizon. So with the new moon in Gemini, you have an opportunity to look at your goals. What goals do you have for yourself? What goals do you have for yourself this year? What do you want to change? What needs to change? If something's not working, that's the truth. It's time to do something in a new way. It's time to do things in a new way. It's time to take a new approach. So be open to the new that's coming in for you, and it could be coming right through your higher consciousness. It could be coming right through your inner being. And so it's important to be listening. It's important to be listening to your intuition, to your higher self, to your soul self. Listen to what the universe is showing you, so that you are taking advantage of the opportunities that that are here for you, and that you're releasing any heavy energy that you start to feel. You feel some heavy energy, let it go. Go for a walk. Go do something. Distract yourself, so that you are focused on the positive and you're focused on what is working in your life. Release and let go what no longer serves you. You're in the new energy now, and you can manifest tremendous abundance and prosperity. Stay positive. Stay future focused. Focus on the future. What is it that you want to see happen in your future? Are you ready for it? So for those of you open for love, why not? It can come to you through a friend. It can come to you through a group. It can come to you through where you're networking. It can come to you through the internet. You could meet someone online. Why not? Why not be open for love? Why not? For those of you coupled, I'm not seeing any challenges in the area of relationship. In fact, you might find that your partnership is your greatest strength, that your partnership is a place for you to feel strong, to feel good, you know, where you can be with that person you love and shut out the crazy of the world and just enjoy each other and celebrate that love. Celebrate your union. Money looks good. There's no challenges here to the money, you know, and with Mars in that money house, the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for, the more you hustle, the more you're going to earn. That's why you don't want to be distracted by negativity, because you want to be focused on your prosperity, because if you focus there, you're going to draw more of it to you. Venus is going to bring more of it to you because you're focused there. And that's where you want to be. The same with career too. Career is really busy now. You have a big focus in the career area. So it's time for you to be focusing on your career, focusing on your work. What do you want to see happen? Where are you going? How are you going to get there? Focus on where you want to go and you'll get there. Spiritually, this is a time where it's really strong for you. Be listening. Venus is there. Uranus is there. Pallas Athena is there. This is a time for you to be listening. Not to the negativity, not to the distraction, but to love, to peace. You know, is pay attention to what's empowering you. Pay attention to what makes you feel good. If it makes you feel good, you're in the higher dimension. If it makes you feel more self-confident, you're in the higher energies. If it makes you feel less than or feel bad, you're in the old energy. Stay out of the old energy. Stay forward focused. Stay focused on your future. Your star is rising and it's only getting brighter. Stay on that sunny side of the street. Your health is improving too. If you're taking care of yourself, you're going to notice that your health is getting better. You're feeling stronger, that you are energizing yourself, and you want to do what empowers your health, because your wealth is in your health. And that's where it's at, is really taking care of you, staying focused on your goals, staying focused on your future. Stay out of the heavy negative energy if it comes up for you. Let it go. It's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to live your best life and then role model that to others. That's it. Go to the party. Stay at the party. Don't get distracted by that other stuff. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus in my videos. Leo, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. If you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. So until next time, Leo, stay on the sunny side of the street.